Show malume. Shiri say shengwa. Shiri po. Must tell the truth, must confess, ne? What have you done? It's hot. This is beyond normal.
Welcome to the Polokwane Cricket Club. We have got Northern Cape Heat and Limpopo Impala cricket on a lovely Sunday, boasting 34 degrees, partly cloudy, but no rain expected. What an awesome day of cricket we're expecting. Limpopo Impalas have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. Both teams have had a great start to this T20 challenge, with Northern Cape winning against the Garden Route Badgers and Limpopo winning against the Eastern Cape Inyati. Both teams will have their tails up and will be looking to bring in some flair, creativity, and I hope you really enjoy your day with us. Limpopo is going to open with Liam Peters and Siso Masondo. A lot of experience, left-right combination with Liam. And we've got Siso Masondo with a lot of cricket, a lot of experience on the one side, and he'll be coming through. And Northern Cape will be selected to open up on the golf course end with Bashir Walters, the right arm offie, bowling to the lefty, looking to really get nice and tight, not giving him any width. And let's get ready for that first ball. It starts off back of a leg, gives width short, and Liam misses out on the looking for a single, still looking very positive. Still trying to score. Be a little bit upset with themselves starting with that one. Second ball, digs it in again. Liam gets under it, hits it in front of square. Oh, it's very good fielding down in that car corner area. That's very good. And Liam gets the 2. Oh, that's a lot fuller. Putting it nice and tight with him under pressure. And they take a single. That's very good running from Limpopo. Good effort from Bashir, but unfortunately still a single given away. Looking very, very positive. A change of field, they've brought in the deep square. And now taking our car corner. Turning into the bat. Still going to stay around the wicket with that angle. Exposing that area behind the bat. He's got to be really disciplined with these lines. Going between middle and 2 off. Not anything too far on the legs. First ball to Masondo. Caesar tries to work that through the leg side. Dot ball at square leg. He's not shying away from really getting there if he misses his line on the leg side. It's a fielding change. It's very interesting. He adds extra protection on the offside, exposing that mid-wicket region. Maybe saying, Caesar, is take that option there. You can have the 1 there. Nothing more than that. Goes at Bagole, that's the single. Really wants to close this over well. Doesn't want to give any boundary. Bashir goes on the shorter side and Liam plays it well. Just past the keeper. And that's a boundary ball. Not how you want it to end. He's over and that's a good start. Limpopo 8 for no loss after the first over.
They left this one, but it's working.
New bowler coming in from the State Street end. Tuli started off well for the Northern Cape. Bashir coming in on the other end, the big, tall, big experience, a lot of experience in this format. And his first ball. Oh, that stays on the low side. Bashir starting off well. Ball not really coming up on that end. CSA really trying to go a little bit too square on that. Bashir's got that deep square down on the boundary. Third man down. And CSA gets that through the covers on the back foot. And that's 4 runs for CSA Masondo. With the wicket staying low like this, your lines have got to be a lot tighter. You've got to be on those stumps. Can't be giving any width. Especially with the guys hitting through the offside there. There's just no chance once it pierces that inner ring with good pace. Bashir to Masondo. Oh, staying nice and close to the body. Not giving him much pace to work with. The rest is spending a lot of time behind that ball. Not really trying to push it through to rush him. Oh, gets a little bit fuller with a little bit of movement. It's a wide delivery. It's got to be tighter if you want to be effective. At the Polokwane Cricket Club, you've got to be tight to those stumps. You don't want to give width. Outfield is very, very quick. Ball travels quickly. You want the guys to try hit against you, which is very difficult. With the wicket playing up and down at times, in certain areas not coming up as much, makes it very difficult for batters to get that ball out the middle. Oh, Bash comes a little tighter, no run. Trying to take a quick single there at point. But much better lines there, much better lines. He's got the skill to swing the ball. Bash goes in the short end. Oh! What a delivery. CSA did well there to get his hands down. I think he's found his area. He's testing the different lengths, and I think he's just found that the players hit 2 deliveries in that area. Be looking to squeeze another dot ball. Another dot ball in just to put the Impalas under pressure to keep that scoreboard ticking. There we go. It's not out. That's the length. The run out opportunity. Oh, that is very, very good. What an over by Bashir. He ends that. And the Limpopo Impalas are 13 for no loss after 2 overs. And there's a bowling change on the golf course end. Van Dijk comes into the attack. Some serious raw pace. Got some wheels on him. Bowled very well in that in his first game. Put the guys under a lot of pressure. Guys struggled to really score against him. Van Dijk to Liam. Window back on the back end. It's a pull shot. Pass mid on. Looking to run the 3. That's a good run. Well played by Liam Peters. It's very, very good running by the Limpopo Impala. It's just very, very important not to stay stagnant and just waiting to hit boundary balls. And you know, at this level they don't come often, few and far between, so you've got to be able to get onto the balls very quickly. Van Dijk to Sizwe. On the short end, down leg, that's a wide ball. Not really a great start from his previous game against the Garden Route Badgers. It was very economical. Went for just above 6.5 runs and over. A lot more disciplined. Van Dijk goes, tucking those stumps. No run to mid-wicket. Ball doesn't really come up. The batter's got to be very strategic in their setup. Not to set up too high or too tall there. Some of the balls really just keeping low, getting through. That nearly creeping under Caesar's bat. Got to stay strong in your crease. Van Dijk to Sizwe. There's no run to mid-wicket there. Sizwe tries to work that on the leg side. Really got the 4 off the over. We'll be trying to seek if they can get another boundary. Van Dijk digs that one in. Masondo hits past point. That is a boundary for Sizwe Masondo. Beautiful hands. Giving width again at the Polokwane Cricket Club. There's no value there. Got to stay tight. But that's a beautiful shot by Sizwe. Nice and balanced, hitting in front of point. It's exactly what they needed to keep the pressure on Northern Cape Heat. Stays nice and strong. Hits the stars, unfortunately. Sizwe hitting dead straight. Fortunately, got another field on the other side. The stumps have assisted Van Dijk. That ball was crushed right through. Would have been a sure boundary. And Van Dijk has brought a fielding change. He's bringing up fine leg. And it's taken deep and wicket out. Slip goes into mid wicket. They've got a deep square. And Slip runs into mid wicket. I wonder what his thought process is. Is he going to go a lot more on the fuller end, straight to the stumps? Van Dijk bangs it in short. Oh, that's given out. Off the glove. Cesar Masondo gone. Van Dijk gets his first wicket, strikes. Didn't hold back, didn't try to play a double bluff. Went straight in for that delivery. Cesar will be upset with himself. With fine leg in the ring, he gets enough on that. That's a boundary ball. And Limpopo 21-4-1 after 2. It's a good take from the keeper. It's a good carry. And Northern Cape Heat breaks through the partnership of the first batting pair. That was the last ball of that over. 21-4-1. 3 overs gone. Swapping sides with Ntuli coming in. Ntuli comes in from the State Street end. Just a change of end. Liam will be facing the first ball of this over. So no extra cover. No extra cover. Unless he's going tight onto the pad. Guys are coming around. So he's got to be very disciplined with these lines. He cannot give any width. He's only got the 3. This first ball, dot ball, and the full in straight. Is long on. Long off is down. He goes full again, and Liam hits that over mid wicket for a boundary. Ntuli floating that ball up. And Liam says, thank you, I will take that. Gives me my boundary option. Takes the Impalas to 25. Such a great start. Things we've seen around the Polokwane Cricket Club. Very good start in the power play. Puts your team on a better side and not playing catch up the whole game. It's very important that the Impalas keep this momentum. But the Northern Cape Heat have to control the scoring rate. Have to start controlling that run rate. Ntuli, he digs that one in. And they take the single to shore fine. And that's a leg by Lawrence Steenkamp. In to face his first ball. Very, very good batter. Batted well to anchor with Rowan Hasbrook in that first game. Batted beautifully. There's a lot of boundary options. And the guys know it. And that's why Kyle corners down. Ntuli. Just a single to long on. Just punches that down for his first ball. Just to start off his innings. Don't want Ntuli with his accuracy to be bowling a lot of balls at you. He's got some good skills. You want to keep rotating. He's moving the field a little bit more around. Let's get some batters, an LBW shout. Liam going for that sweep shot. Not a bad option with that being the shorter side. To Liam. He rushes it, pulls that thing. Okay, that's a white ball down leg. Good take by the keeper. Ntuli really pushing it in now. Pushing it through to get it to the batter. Not giving them much time. That's a short side. Oh, Liam misses out. He'll be kicking himself with that delivery, and that's over wrap. And the Impala's 28 4-1 after 4 overs. 2 overs left for the power play. You've got to make the most of it. They've swapped sides with the big Bashir. Can't really call him the big bash. But he comes on the golf course end, starting off with Steenkamp. Third man down and deep square in front. Is he going to make use of that short ball? Gets that fine leg tighter. Bash to Lawrence. Goes to the fuller side. That's a dot ball. Allowing that ball to swing. Just giving it some time. Well played by Steenkamp, trying to hit past the ground. Doesn't have an extra cover, so maybe trying to entice to bring that slip into play with the ball moving away. Goes in the short back of the leg. No run, straight to cover. Bash just brought in the first 2 balls, dots. Steenkamp will be looking, where do I score? Where's that area? Nice gap sitting there through the extra cover region. It's just got to pick the right ball to go through that area. Bash goes on the back a bit shorter. Steenkamp gives himself room and hits that pass point. They've run the 2. That's very good fielding. Good chasing by the guys. Not making it easy, staying nice and tight to the guys. Bash to Lawrence. It's a bit tight. Oh, and that's a drop catch at slip. They take a single. That's very good running. That's really good effort from Jonathan Van Dier at slip. That's very good cricket all around. 2 very good cricketers. Jonathan usually has good hands there, but he put such a brilliant effort to cover that. Bash should be disappointed with the hard work he's put in, with the balls he's bowled. Strung in some good balls. And when that reward's supposed to come in, unfortunately, opening batter from the Northern Cape puts that down. Bash to Liam. Gets on full end. Liam goes across the line. Hits that down to deep square. Liam not holding back. Knows his strengths. Unfortunate he couldn't get runs in that first game. Was out the first ball of the innings. But he's showing his worth here. Bash looking to finish up the over without any boundary. It's a very, very good over. Stays nice and tight. No run. That's very, very good from Bashir. Making it very difficult for Limpopo Impalas to score. And a 32 for 1 after 5 overs. Last over before the power play is done, where the teams can now have 5 fielders on the boundary. Very interesting from the skip here. Getting Bash and Van Dijk to swap ends. And coming on the safe street end is now Van Dijk. He's looking to come around the wicket to the lefty. Don't have a slip. At the moment, they've still kept their deep square and they've got third man down, where Bafana is good at fielding. And Van Dijk to... Oh. Full ball. Liam missed out on that. I think he looked like he was expecting a ball back of a length, and Van Dijk just pushed that one a little bit through. He looked a little bit light on that. Van Dijk to Peters. Bangs it in short. Ball goes straight up. And take it by mid-off. Liam really trying to hit a short ball. That's way outside off and trying to pull that to the leg side. Gets the top half of the bat. Van Dijk gets a breakthrough. 32 for 3. After 5, Van Dijk gets a breakthrough. Short ball working. And walking in is the captain of the Limpopo Impala, Ruan Hasbrook. Beautiful striker of the ball. But will have to come in and start taking over and leading from the front to get his team to a competitive score, as we saw with our last game. 170, 180 is something very competitive here. Northern Cape Heat last week chasing 166. With one ball remaining, the 1/4 wickets. Nail biter. So we know that they're capable, but here comes the captain. He's going to face his first ball from Van Dijk, who's got good energy behind the ball. Be good battles. Between the guys, new batter, they've put in a slip. And their third man is down with deep square. Still using that deep square. Ruan to face his first ball. Van Dijk goes back of a length. Ruan drives that down to point, no run. Trying to get it to third man. It's not a bad area to try access, especially when you're trying to build up your innings. Van Dijk to Hasbrook. Goes a little bit fuller. Hasbrook works that on the leg side. And that's a 4. He's not going to miss out on those. On his pads with fine leg in the ring. Anything on the bat, that's 4 runs. Van Dijk will be a little bit disappointed. Releasing pressure there. Getting hit for a boundary. Putting Limpopo up to 36. Van Dijk to Hasbrook. Goes for the short ball. Oh, if not a drop catch. I think that must have come off his gloves. Keeper puts that down. Opportunity. That's the second one that's been put down by the Northern Cape Heat. Van Dijk has got a formidable bouncer. Comes onto the bat quicker than you think. And he knows that's his weapon. He's going to use it. Lucky to the keeper. Just came to him. Just rushed him a bit. It's very, very good bowling by Van Dijk. Goes it back over length. They take the single to mid-wicket. It's very good running from the Impalas. And that is over up. 37 for 2 after 6 overs. Northern Cape Heat brought it back very well. And there's going to be a change of bowling from the golf course end. Jerome Kaba has come through the ranks. Coming from player from Northwest. He's worked his way hard to get through the different tournaments and played, and this is where he is now. Didn't bowl too badly in that first game against the Garden Route Badgers. But has got some experience to work with him, especially when he's got guys like Bash and Van Dijk. Good guys who know how to play. Known as Jerry in the team. He's got that deep square and fine leg down. Jerome to Hosbrook. Starts on the fuller end. Hosbrook says thank you very much. Hits the ball straight down the ground for 4. Jerome over pitching that first ball. Horsey putting him under pressure. You don't want to start like that in any format of the game. It puts so much pressure on you for the rest of the over. Jerome to Haasbrook. Haasy says I'm not. Goes for it and hits that for 6 on the leg side. Over deep square. Haasbrook looks like he's picked his bowler. Looking to take down Jerome so the skip can think twice about the bowling change. 10 off the 2 balls. And immediately the skip says, let's spread that field. We're already 2 boundaries in. Need to get the taller players down in the boundary. Fine leg is down. Deep square goes down. With car corner as well. Jerome for his 3rd ball. And Ruan goes just for the single. Knocks it to mid-wicket region. It's good cricket. 11 off the 3 balls. The Impalas have got to keep the momentum going. Try and score for every ball. Jerome to Lawrence Steenkamp. Lawrence Steenkamp jabs that down for 1. They take a brilliant single in the inner ring. Not giving Jerome a break at all. And the Impalas are 1 run away from reaching their 50. The captain of the Impalas has come in and made a statement. Skip is another fielding change where they bring a fine leg in and take him down long on. Jerome will, with this field setting, will look to stay on the fuller side. Jerome to Haasbrook. And they take the 1. Looking to push the 2. That's very good running from the guys. Taking 2 to that mid-wicket boundary. And that brings 50 up for the Impalas. 51 for 2 after 6. An expensive over from Jerome. Already on 14 runs. Jerome goes a bit harder. Hit it down just for the single. And that is over up. He'll be very disappointed with that over, but the Impalas will be quite happy with that. Going for 15. Very difficult to come back from your first 2 balls going for boundaries. Skipper's got to make a decision. Who do I bring on the other end who can slow it down? Slow down that scoring rate. And Ernest Kim is coming to bowl from the Safe Street end. He's played here 2 seasons in the Impalas. He knows his pitch. Then from here moved to the Northern Cape. So you'll know exactly what to do. He's familiar with the settings. He knows the lengths he's got to hit. Bowled fantastically well in his first game. Left armour. And it's going to look to attack the inside of the bat of Ruan. And for his first ball. And they hit that down the ground. Ernest Kim takes a wicket on his first ball. Ruan Hasbrook doesn't, just go straight down, hits it down the man's throat at long on. It's poor cricket awareness. You've just had an over of 15. Keep the momentum, knock it down the ground. The bowling changes work, the captain will be happy. And the skipper's gone. Coach will not be happy with that. New bowler, first ball, you hit it down straight. Long on throat. After an over 15. Ernest Kim strikes. The new batter for the Impalas. The speedy Mushwana. Wisani. Coming in, these two have got to build a strong partnership. A 50 or 60 run partnership will do with these two in. But the way the wickets are falling and at the rate they're falling makes it difficult to really keep scoring. Usani's going to take the first ball from Ernest Kim. That slip is in there. Not giving any room. There's still no mid-wicket. There's a deep square in cow corner and long on. Usani will be looking to hit those areas. Ernest Kim, hit that down, Wisani. Beat short extra. Swell ball, good effort. Lawrence is going to face his first ball from Ernest Kim. Ernest Kim goes on the back of the leg, pushes it straight down. Chay feels off his own bowling very, very well in this game. Just the one. You see, you've just got to keep doing this. While the Northern Cape are going to look to make sure that they don't score as much, keeping them under 7 runs and over. Ernest Kim goes on the fuller side. We saw him try to just hit it down to long on. Keeping it ticking. Ernest will say, thank you, I want to go for less than 5 runs and over in my 4, which will put the Impalas under a lot of pressure. Ernest Kim goes in the back shorter lane. They take the single. Oh, it takes a dive in, not out. It's very good stuff. Wisani very good with his running. Lawrence think of a little bit hesitant there. Will be upset, say, hey, listen mate, you made me eat some grass to keep my wicket. But that's a single that we needed. And this came on the fuller side, Wisani, and that's a dot ball. That's over up. One over from Ernest Kemp picking up a wicket with his first ball of this over. And he's kept the Impalas fairly quiet. Impalas 56 for 3 after 9 overs. Jerome is back in.
After 8 overs, 4 minutes down, 4 minutes down.
Clubber back in from the golf course end. Bit expensive in his first one. Let's see if he can come back. Jerome to Steenkamp. The back end. A little bit of a shorter leg. Steenkamp pushing for the 2. Oh, they took the 2. A fumble down there. It's very good running from Wisani and Steenkamp. A fumble that sweeper region. Giving them the 2. Jerome to Steenkamp. Goes to the shorter side. Hits that over point. And that's a boundary ball. Jerome giving width. And a no ball. It's 5 runs off that delivery. Well played by Steenkamp. Short and wide. Hits it over point. Elevates the ball. Gets the boundary. Plus the no ball. Jerome putting himself under a lot of pressure. Where is he going to go with this free hit? Goes for a slow ball. They hit the ball hard, straight to middle. That is well bowled. He bowls a back of hand slow ball. Jerry to Steenkamp. Jerry goes a bit tighter. Ball moves away. They take the single. Oh, good effort. Good fielding. Good work. Throwing from under his body with his right hand. It's very good running from the Impalas, putting them under pressure. Letting them know they'll take any opportunity to get the scoreboard ticking. They're not leaving him behind. Bisani facing Jerome. He's looking around thinking, where can I score from him? Goes tight on the legs, no run. It's well ball by Jerome. Doesn't want to give them width. You want to stay tight and on the fuller side. Using that mid wicket so the guys can't hit through. Jerome goes it back. Oh, swell ball. Gets his hands over the ball. Just for the single. Wisani hits that down to deep square boundary. Sonny trying to make sure he hits that over mid wicket. Back in area. They've changed the field for Lawrence Steenkamp. They've got the deep square car corner and long on. With third man down and sweeper. Remember, we can have 5 out the ring. Jerome to Steenkamp. Oh, goes inside out. Hits that to sweeper and that stops. It's very good fielding. Wanted to get that 2. And that is over up. Much better over from Jerome. And the Impalas are 66 for 3 after 10. They need to keep this partnership going so that they can keep wickets in hand for the back end. To try and get an extra 100 runs on what they've got now. To try and be competitive, but this bowling attack from Northern Cape's very good. Ernest Kim to Wisani. It's not out. Good running from the boys. Apologies, it was Ernest came to Lawrence Steenkamp. It was quite quick through the wickets with Sunny. Makes a decision, almost a run out. Fielders have got to be on their toes, knowing that the guys are trying to steal some runs. Ernest came to Wisani. Oh, double step, goes down the ground, defends it. Ernest came pace with his pace so well. He plays with it so well, making it difficult to score. Oh, reverse sweep, and just a single. Single, very good fielding behind the bat there by Jerome and Bafana. Ernest came to Lawrence Steenkamp. A little bit on the shorter end. Just a single. Steenkamp moving well, using his whole crease to keep scoring. He's got to keep moving. Ernest came to Wisani on the leg side. They're definitely going to be trying to push this. Oh, it's good fielding. Stop it. Definite 2. Oh, that's gone through. Pass short, fine leg. They turn. Oh, that's 3 runs. It's very good running from the Impalas. As we've seen with these two, they will try and steal runs. Unfortunate for the keeper, I missed that one. But the awareness at the backup with 2 guys down there. Ernest came to Steenkamp. Steenkamp hits that down the ground to long off. Just for the single. Good over from Ernest Kim. Nice and tight. And the Impalas are 73 for 3 after 10. Currently scoring at 7.3. They've got to try and up this by the end of the innings. That should be sitting at least on 9 runs to 8 runs. And over. And a new bowler on this side. A lot of experience. Grant Thompson. Bowling from the golf course end. Keeping that offside nice and tight with the extra cover as attacking fielder. Grant Thompson with his first ball. Not offering much pace. They're looking for that 2. They're pushing. Wisani says, I'm turning. And a scam throws that to the keeper. Oh. And that's the 2. That's very good running from the guys. Exploiting the speed. These guys can move between the wickets. Grant Thompson's got a lot of experience. Has been in this position plenty times. He knows how to deal with it. Ball's a little bit quicker through, not allowing him to hit through the line. Pace with his pace very, very well. Keeping the batters guessing every ball. Grant Thompson to Wisani. Slows the ball down. Wisani bangs it straight. And they turn for 2. Almost seems like a pattern from Grant. With 1 quick and 1 slow ball. Changing it up every single ball that he bowls. Making it difficult for the batters to hit through the line. Grant Thompson to Wisani. Goes to the pads, going down leg. And they'll take that leg by. Usani will be frustrated with himself, missing out on that. He knows any bat on that and is fine enough. That's 4 runs. Grant not allowing them to get under the ball. Keeping it full, making it difficult for the batters to really get under that ball. Grant to Lawrence Steenkamp. Oh, what a beautiful delivery. And Steenkamp hits that down to cow corner just for the single. Grant with a lot of experience. Playing around with the batters, timing with swinging and holding back, and some balls he pushes through. Makes it very, very difficult for the guys to line up. Grant to Isani. Digs that in. Isani tries to play under it, and that's over up. That's a good over, only going for the 7 runs. Bowled 1 over his last game, he went for 5. So we know that he's a guy who can really make it tight for and make it difficult for batters to hit through.
3 minutes down, 3 minutes down.
And the skipper's still going to keep in his game. In this game to Lawrence Steenkamp. Oh, they take the single. That's good running, good fielding at backward point. And this came to Isani. Oh, Isani goes inside out. Such a beautiful shot over extra cover. Much needed boundary. We haven't seen a boundary in the past 3 overs. And this game goes, Wisani goes for the reverse and gets it through the gap. Hits it behind for another boundary. It's 2 back-to-back boundaries. Lovely shot, set up early, keep your eyes level. And ensure your head is still in the line. Even when you play those shots, the basics of cricket still apply. And this came under pressure now with the 2 boundaries in this over. They're closing that area, making it tight. And this came to Wisani. And Wisani hits it down the ground too long off just for the single. It's very good cricket from the Impalas. Scoring 9 of those 3 balls so far. 10 off the 4 balls. And Escape digs that short in. They hit that down off the back foot. Good move by Lawrence Steenkamp, using his whole crease. Not just batting from one place, but really moving his back foot well to give himself room to access that offside. As Ernest Kim is challenging both sides of the bat and playing with his pace very, very well. Digs that one in. And not gets the inside. We're slightly a little bit upset that he's missed out on that single on the leg side. And that's a very, very good over for the Impalas. 91 for 3 after 11 overs. After 12 overs. 8 overs left. And that was a much needed over. Van Dijk comes back into the attack from the golf course end. Still got the deep square and far leg. He will not let up using his one delivery that the guys get a lot of wickets with, which is that short ball close to the body. Van Dijk runs into Steenkamp. Goes full on the fuller end. Plan miss. Thought I heard something there. I'm not the only one. It's very, very good bowling. Beating that outside. So outside edge. Van Dijk goes on the shorter end. Aristeco gives himself room, hits down to sweeper. They are looking for the two. We've seen them take those. That's very good fielding. Stopping that two. Change of field for Wisani. They keep that deep square, that long on down. Fine leg comes up. Fine leg stays down. Change of mind. Van Dijk to Wisani. Goes for the short ball. Wisani gets a bottom edge on that. Trying to pull that. He is short, so he knows he can get under those. Not the tallest batters. Van Dijk is not backing him to clear 65-meter boundary at all. Van Dijk goes back of a leg. Ball hits the outside half of the bat. Trying to work it on the leg side. He gets a single to third man. Making it difficult for the guys to hit through. He's got some good energy behind the ball. Steenkamp to face his fifth ball. Goes to the shorter end. Tries to pull it. Ball lands short to fine leg. Steenkamp says, I'll take the two. He turns around. That's really, really good running. Bouncer didn't carry down to fine leg. Bafana trying to make an effort to get there. Batter's really struggling to score boundaries off that short ball, but he directs it so well. Not giving them time to get their arms straight to hit through the ball. They're all cramped up. He is rushing them. Van Dijk to bowl his last ball of this over. Oh, Steenkamp tries to say, I'll make something happen. Sees the opportunity, and that's a dot ball. Brilliant over from him, only going for the four runs in that over. That brings the Limpopo Impalas to 95 for 3 after 13. Somebody's got to make the play. The Impala's trying to score a little bit more. Boundaries are few and far between. The over before this with Ernest Kim, we saw the two boundaries from Wisani. They've taken him off. They've brought in Ntuli to come attack from the Side Street end. Be interesting to see what his plan is. They've picked up that Wisani does have that reverse sweep and he can play through that gap. They're looking to tighten that region behind backward point. He's going to come around the wicket to attack it into the pads. Can't stray too far on the pads because he does have that lap, which exposes this end at the back end on this end. Ntuli to Wisani. Wisani tries to go inside out and he gets the bottom half of the bat. Getting a one at long on. Such an area to attack at that extra cover region. It's a big gap between sweeper and long off. So guys aren't scared to go. Steenkamp goes for a slog sweep. And he gets rewarded for that. That's 6 runs. Brilliant shot from Steekup. He's not holding back. They know they've got to cover the runs from somewhere. It's very well played. Tuli comes back again. Steekup plays another sweep shot. Gets it into the gap. Are they turning for 2? Sonny says, yes, I'm in for that. It's very good running. Very, very good running from the guys. Partnership building up very nicely. 52-run partnership now from the guys. Steekup goes again for another one. Say not out. Oh, such good pace play from Intuli, slowing down that ball but keeping the same arm speed. Such a brilliant skill to have. The Impalas need this 2 to take it deep. Till the 17th over, if not the 18th, they need these 2. They're scoring frequently, running well between the wickets. Until he digs that one in. Steekup says on the back foot, hits it into the gap. So they're going to push the 2 and they get 2 for that. So fumble down there at the D square boundary, not clean in the hands. The over's already gone for 11 runs. Tuli is under pressure, is moving his field a little bit squarer. Tuli goes in on the shorter head. Steekup goes, gives himself room and he hits over where short fine is. And that's another boundary. Brilliant over for the Impalas. Tuli will be upset. Guys are really feeling it. It is quite hot.
Down, 1 minute down.
Lewis Steenkamp looks like he's pulling amplifiers. Sucking in a lot of air.
After the over.
Such a brilliant over. They bring the experience of Bash on the golf course end. Bowling to Isani. Bash to Mushwana. Back into the ball. That's a dot ball first up. Sunny trying to get under that. Hit it through the field. Bash for his second ball. Usani trying to open up that front leg, clear it. Gets a single to deep square. Usani trying to give himself room to hit over mid wicket. Big distance between the deep square and the long on.
Thank you.
Bash goes on the fuller side and the Steenkamp hits that down straight to the skipper's hands at mid-off. Bringing the experience, the bowling change has worked. Very good cricket from Bash. He has been tight, he's made it difficult for the guys to score. And the Impalas 111 for 4 after 14 overs. Not the best time to restart the partnership, but these two batted very, very well together. Scoring 54 on their partnership. And now Murne Fenter walks in for the Impalas with Risani. The two have got to strategize on how they're going to rebuild as quick as possible to keep the scoreboard ticking. As we know, with at the Polokwane Cricket Club. 160, between 160 and 180 is what's competitive. You don't want to be under that. Don't want to be under that. Skip is very happy with that bowling change. Murnay taking his first ball from Bash. He digs it in. Oh, they take a single, drop and run. Murnay opens his account with the first ball, takes a single. Bash goes, digs it in short. Usani says, I'm going to have a piece of that. Finds the gap between deep square, and that's a boundary. Bash trying to use that short ball. Usani measures up and says, I'll go for it. I'm not going to hold back.
Is 115 on the scoreboard. It reads 116.
Paulo is that much needed boundary, 116 for 4 after 14 overs. Bash to Usani. Goes on the fuller side. Usani works it around. They take the single to mid wicket. It's very good cricket. Taking a single after that boundary. He's going to keep strike on the golf course end. And that's the end of the over. 117 for 4 after 15. Last 30 balls.
James, 2 minutes down at the end of the 15th over. 2 minutes down.
And the skip makes a change, bringing Ernest Kemp back into the attack. Goes to the shorter end. Usani gives himself room and cuts that to sweeper region. Only the one. It's good fielding down there. But she's a really good boundary fielder. Moves well and picks up clean. Murnay is going to face his first ball from Ernest Kemp. Goes on the fuller end, slows the ball down. They're forced to play that front foot defensive shot. He plays with his pace so well, Ernest Kemp. Not giving it, attacking that inside part of the bat, but they're struggling to really get it through. It's got to find something now. We can't allow too many dots at this period of the game. And they take the single to sweeper. Murnay goes on the back foot and hits that gap. Just the one.
Scorers come in.
Ernest Kemp goes in the back short. Oh, that's good fielding. Still a single. The skipper showing them how it's done at that extra cover region. Murnay runs down the wicket. Hits it towards the car corner region just for the single. That's very good fielding. And that is the end of the over. Well bowled by Ernest Kim.
Guys, can you just confirm the captain's red form is over, please?
121 for 4 after 16 overs.
Captain was informed by One. Please give us the cut-off time. After every over, cut-off time, please.
Skip running to Murnay. Goes to the fuller side, slow ball. Murnay hits that and through the super. They pick up clean. Oh, that's good running from the Impalas. Running beautifully between the wickets. It's a clean pick up. The skipper goes a little bit. Murnay is down the ground straight to long on. That's good fielding. Only the single. Grant not allowing the guys to hit through, keeping it tight to their body. Grant goes on the fuller side, tries to hit the block hole, dot ball. We suddenly misses out on that. Be very frustrated with himself.
Just confirm the cut-off time remains 14:25.
Would have loved to at least get a score of that.
Come again, Roger.
Tom gets away with that full toss.
Cut-off time remains 14:25.
Thompson digs that one in over the bowler's head, batter's head, and that is a wide ball. He went too short with that. Slow ball bouncer. And 2 heads above Wisani, who's already on the shorter side. Thompson to rebowl that ball. But on the fuller side, block hole. Wisani digs that one out. Just for the single, too long off.
Noted, Roger. So at this time, we don't have any extenuating chance for them. Nothing at this stage, Captain.
Thompson to Murnay. Goes to the fuller side, full toss. Murnay hits that down the ground to Longo. Just a single. It's very good fielding. The guys are missing out on those low full tosses. It's such an effective ball. Very difficult for batters to really line up for that, to get underneath. We're Sandy facing. Last ball of the over. Grant goes with the slow ball, full toss. Wisani makes sure he hits that for a boundary. Third full toss of the over, and Wisani finally gets one for 6. Much needed for the Impalas. They were hungry and searching for a boundary. They finally get on the last ball. Impalas are 133 for 4 after 16 overs. After 17 overs. 18 balls left. Forty runs short from their target to make sure that it's competitive on this wicket. Tuli in the attack from the South Street end. Got to manage the risk now with these two batters. Got to build a partnership. They're currently sitting on 22. Tuli to Mornay. Mornay goes straight down the ground. And hits that for 6. Crashes into the side screen. That is very well played by Mornay. Very, very good shot by Mornay. Tuli's under pressure with his first ball of the over, going for a 6. Goes again. Wade pierces the gap. And they only get the 2. Got the 8 off 2 balls already. Tuli's under pressure. This could feel for the Impalas like this is the big over that they needed. That last 18 balls. Tuli tries to bowl that quicker and misses out. They will be frustrated with himself. They've really closed up that area at short third with everyone nice and tight there. Mornay goes again. Looks like Ntuli's going to bowl quicker, not offering any turn but going across. Mornay trying to force him to hit straight. Good experience. Mornay sets himself up. Mornay hits through that gap and hits it for 6. Beautiful shot. Looks like he's set up. Looks like he's set up to go there by going across. Make sure he gets across to cover that angle and hit through. That's the second 6 of the over. 14 runs off it so far. And then Ntuli digs that one in. And Mornay plays that down too long on. Just for the single. It's a very good over from the Impalas. Slowly putting the pressure back. Impalas are now 148 for 4 after 18. The last 12, the partnership is worth 37. Misali's on 35. Mornay's on 22. Looks like Van Dijk is coming back into the attack from the golf course end. He's bowled 3 overs for 17, 2 wickets with an economy of 5.6. Such a good bowler all round. He takes wickets, bowls with a good economy. Very difficult to score. He's got that lethal bouncer. Be interesting to see how they play him with his last over, yeah? Deep square and fine leg down. Third man down, sweeper. And long on. Van Dijk to Mornay. Goes up back of a length. They hit it for 1. Wisali is looking to push forward. They don't take that. It's very good fielding to stop that. Knowing the Impalas and Wisani quick between the wickets. Would have wanted to go for that one. It's just a single. Van Dijk is gonna play more in his half. Doesn't want to bowl in the batter's half. They're bringing in third man, sending down deep mid wicket to car corner. Offering that whole space for 2s. Van Dijk digs in. Wisani tries to get under the ball. And what a take at car corner. Jerome takes a beautiful catch. Such a good partnership comes to an end with 38. Such good batting from Wisani. Trying to make sure that they get another boundary, putting Van Dijk under pressure, but Van Dijk strikes for his 3rd wicket.
Just to confirm, 4 balls left. If you can tell me if they want to pitch roll them for how long. Thanks, guys.
And coming in is Danny. Daniel comes in. The lefty played such a good game in his first T20 challenge earlier this week. Strikes the ball really, really well. It'll be interesting to see the battle between Danny and Van Dijk, who both had a brilliant game. He was man of the match in the last game. The coach calling on to him and say, listen, can you please get us to do what you have to do, but get us to 180 plus. We know you're the man for the job. We know that you can do it. Not going to be easy against the bowler who's got his tail up. Fine legs down, deep square is down, cow corner and long on. Everybody's up in the ring on the offside except third man. Let's see his first ball. Digs it in short. He cuts it over. Boy, Danny on his first ball. And that's 4 runs. Just seems to keep finding these boundaries. It's well played over point. Such a brilliant shot. Facing his second ball, Danny. Full and straight. Take a single. I think Van Dijk went straight into that block hole and might have hit Danny's toe there. Such a good call for the umpire. It's good cricket. They get a single after that boundary. 6 so far from this over. They need to find another boundary to put the pressure back on the Northern Cape beat. Mornay to face Van Dijk. They go straight to a low full toss. Mornay hits that down to long on. They only run the one. I'll be very disappointed. Things like he's missed out on that. Mornay's a good striker of the ball. But it's not easy to hit those low full tosses. Such an effective ball. Ball usually goes flat to the guys down on the boundary. Van Dijk to Van der Merwe. Oh, gives himself room and misses out. Very, very good over and a good spell from him. Van Dijk is bowled beautifully once again. Kept this bowling attack intact. And the Impala is 155 for 5 after 19.
Starting in time, so we're all good. Just clearing the roller again, please, guys.
5 minutes, the yellow roller, 5 minutes.
Thank you.
The skip goes to Bash for this last over. It's all or nothing now. It's about who's going to get the most. And how can I keep you from scoring? Paulus can't lose a wicket in this last over. They've got to keep everything intact. Bash to Mornay. Mornay tries to get that down to long on. And that's a wicket. First ball. Bash giving us a lovely dance. And the Impalas lose a wicket on the last over. Not what they wanted. Not what they need. Don't want to be losing wickets in that last over. 5 balls remaining. You better walking in. Alex Pillay. Two new batters basically in the crease. Alex, a good striker of the ball. We'll see what he can do for the Impalas. But 15 runs short of a good target, stuff to defend. It's very, very good cricket from Bash. He's not playing in their half and not giving them pace to work with. Bash to Alex for his first ball. Alex hits that through the gap, giving Danny the strike. They know Danny's hitting ability. Definitely we need a deep square. There's no negotiation. They've got a car corner. Bash says I'll bring in sweeper. They've kept that sweeper out. Bash can't go on the full side. He's got to play with his pace. Doesn't give him pace to work with again. It's well bowled. Alex wants to turn. And that's the run. Keeper fumbles that. Buff backs up there, Bafana. Three balls left of this innings. Only the 2 runs have come off it. Bash making it very difficult for the guys to score an extra 10 here. Oh, ball stays low. Danny says, I'll take that run. And that's a bar. Very difficult to keep here. Danny taking the responsibility to face. It's such a beautiful game. The first one, let's see if we can get 2 boundaries for the Impalas. The experience of Bashir. Oh, the ball goes straight up. And that's taken at long on. Bash gets his second wicket. Second last ball. It's making it very difficult for the guys to hit through. That's another wicket gone.
1 ball to go, boys. 1 ball to go.
Walters Bashir has had such a brilliant game. He's gone for 18 in his 3.5 so far. 1 ball remaining. And the next batter coming in for the Impalas is Mr. Don Radebe. Kid from the soil, born, bred, and raised here in Limpopo. Coming in to face Bash. 1 ball, he's got to make something happen. He can't swing and hope for the best. Still got to make contact with the ball. Bash to Don. Bash goes fuller straight and gets a wicket. And that's it. That's the innings for the Impalas. Bash has taken 4 sticks. Gets an LBW with that. It's well bowled. It's good experience. Impalas have put up 158 in their allocated 20 overs. 7 wickets down. And Northern Cape Heats needs 159 runs to win. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hang on tight, go grab something to eat. And we come back in for the chase. Welcome back to the Limpopo Impalas versus the Northern Cape Heat. The Limpopo Impalas in their allocated overs scored 158 for 7. And now leaving it up to the Northern Cape to say that's what we've put on the table. Let's see if you can get it.
Roger. Steenkamp is off the field. Steenkamp is off the field.
Lawrence Steenkamp just got a little bit of a niggle in his left thigh and shoulder. He's
He's cramping
off the field.
leg. Can you please check me after 8 minutes or 10 minutes?
And on the taking the first ball
No problem.
from the golf course end is Ruan Hasbrook. The captain of the Impalas, leading from the front, says, I'll take the first ball. Bowling to a lefty. Jonathan Van Dier, massive experience. He's played all around. Played some really good cricket. Won a few games in the 4-day comp for the Northern Cape. Yet to really kick on in the T20s. Ron Hasbrook to Van Dier. One goes back over length, makes it nice and tight. Gets a single off that first one. They run out on the bulletin. It's good running. Good running from Jonathan, first ball. Tempo's really quite higher.
You confirm the start of time.
Starting time 14:48.
CP. Next bat, another lefty. Taking his first ball from Ruan. Ruan goes straight to the stumps. It's dot ball. Keeping him nice and tight. Ruan tries to rush it quicker. He calls it yes. They take a single. It's the ball to mid-on. And they take the one. Ruan keeping it nice and tight. Ruan digs that one in. Jonathan tries to go up with that. And the ball lands right in between everybody. Opportunity missed by the Impalas. 3 fielders in one place. That surely should have been taken. Jonathan gets a life. Ron Hasbrook. And CP goes over. Hits it for a boundary over mid-on. Looks like he's got a little bit of a niggle. See him limping there. Wonder if he's not getting cramps. 34-degree temperatures, dry heat here in Limpopo, Polokwane. Hasbrook to CP. Another dot ball, nice and tight. It's a really good over. Only the 7 from it. Northern Cape Heat. 7 for no loss after the first over. From the Say Street end comes into attack Mornay Venter. Batted well for the Impalas, now given the responsibility with the balls. Deep squares down. And third man. Ball into Jonathan Van Dier for his first ball. Keeping the fielders on the offside on the ring. Jonathan gets under that. And it's it over. Deep square for 6. What a pickup from Jonathan Van Dier. It's very good off his hip here. Seen him do this in the previous game that they played against the Garden Route Badgers. Can really pick up a ball very well. Mornay under pressure. First ball goes for 6. Mornay goes on the fuller side. Jonathan misses out on that. That's dead. That's a wicket. Mornay strikes. Full and straight. As we know in Limpopo, very, very, very important. The Polokwane Cricket Club ball doesn't really come up much. Jonathan Van Dier out for 8. Northern Cape beat 13 for 1. And coming in for Northern Cape beat is Ernest Kem. Another left-handed batter well against the Garden Route Badgers. Very good play in finding gaps. Strikes the ball well, builds good partnerships with his teammate. Can bat long periods of time. Impalas with their tails up. Both teams having won their first game. Don't want to lose to the other today. Mornay Venter opens the account of the wickets with that LBW of Jonathan Van Dier.
Confirming 4 balls, yes.
Ernest Kem with his first ball. Ernest Kem takes 1 to deep square. Looks like Mornay is looking to stay tight and on those pads, not giving them room, but ensuring that the ball ends up on the stumps. Trying to get the batters to make the play. Mornay to CP. Goes full on the pads. CP hits that behind. Good fielding down at the deep square boundary. Only the 2. Looks like he's cramping. Looks like a muscle pull. It's quite hot. You've got to stay hydrated. Watch what you eat. Check the amount of liquid you put in. Looks like the calf is cramping on that right leg. Pulling that foot into internal rotation is difficult to walk because you'll be on the outside of your foot.
Sorry, Mancha, can I have this over, please?
Scores, please repeat.
6 runs wicket.
And CP will be out retired hurt. The captain has now walked in. Grant Thompson has walked in to bat and finish the over from Mornay. Just unfortunate. Mornay to Grant, first ball. Gets nice and tight to his body. Grant hits that down for 1. Wide of mid-on. Grant batted very, very well in his first game, scoring 37 or 15. Quick fire, striking it over 200. Did well for the Northern Cape Heat. Has to anchor this and build a big partnership for the guys with Ernest Kim. Very good batters with a lot of experience. It's going to take a little bit of work from the Impalas to break through this. That's a good shot by Ernest Kim, hitting it down to third man. Just for the 1. And that's an over up. Impalas are 18 for 1 after 2 overs. Fair start on both sides. Aldred Elkins going to take the ball from the golf course end. We're bowling to Ernest Kemp. Aldred Elkins, a player with a wealth of experience. Played in different unions, played franchise cricket, Division 1 cricket, and he's back here in his home. Very, very good leader, passing on a lot of knowledge into the Impalas. Third man and deep square. Down on the boundary. Aldred will be coming for his first ball to Ernest Kim. Aldred goes wide of the ball. Umpire signals a no ball at first on. Not a way to start. Calls a free hit. Not a way to start. I want to get that first ball. The Northern Cape Heat and this game will be looking to score a boundary off this. Being gifted a free hit. Goes full to the block hole. And this game hits it straight. Just for the single. It's well bowled by Aldred. Not giving him any space to try to get under the ball. It's good fielding by the skipper, Ruan Hausbrook. These are the two players that will be going head to head today. Grant Thompson and Aldred. A lot of experience. Good leadership qualities. A lot of thinking from the two. Let's see who ends up on top. Aldred to Grant. Grant hits that past. Mid-on for a boundary. Aldred over pitching that ball. Grant says thank you very much. Not going to miss out on deliveries on the fuller side. Such a good player. He's got good hands, good balance. Grant Thompson. Hands just flow so nicely through the ball. Aldred to Grant. Goes to the fuller side. Punches it back for a dot ball. Well bowled by Aldred. Seen the games here at the Polokwane Cricket Club starting off very quickly. 10 runs and over seems to be a norm in that power. First 6. Aldred goes a little bit short of the Thompson dabs that down towards the deep square. Gets the 1. Aldred to Ernest. Oh, takes a climb, well bowled. Climbs up that ball. Almost getting that outside edge. Aldred bowling his last ball of the over. Oh, misses out on that ball. Will be kicking himself. He's very good on that cut shot, but well bowled by Aldred to end the over. Northern Cape beat to 25 for 1 after 3 overs. Northern Cape needs 134 for 102 balls with 9 wickets in hand. Rene Venter still in the attack from the State Street end. Rene to Grant. Oh, drop catch. Grant hits that back at Mornay. Mornay can't see to get the ball to stick. I think that might just have hit his ribs. But really good effort from the bowler. But Grant is one of those batters, like if I can't get it past you, I'm going to hit it through you. The opportunity missed. Big wicket to take that. McKnight to Grant. And Grant takes a single to mid-on. That's the one. Such good battles. Grant keeping that scoreboard ticking. We're there around the wicket to Ernest. And Ernest says, no, it's very good. Well, it's a single, it's a fumble. And it lets it still a run. Can't be having those, giving those easy runs there in the inner ring. Got to be clean. Mornay to Grant. Grant goes, hits over the top with that one. That is 6 runs straight. Can't overpitch to Grant, he'll punish you there. He doesn't hold back. That is 6 runs. Such a destructive player. The guys will have to play with their pace, bowling to Grant. To unsettle his timing. What ball is Mornay going to use here to come back from that boundary? The change of field. Cow corner goes out to deep square. They bring in third man into the ring. Mornay goes back over length. Grant makes room and hits that through the point and cover for another boundary. The Impalas have got to find a way to slow down the scoring rate. Grant is not going to miss out. He's way too experienced to miss out on those deliveries. The field that Mornay has, he's got to bowl a little tighter with deep square and cow corner down. Only the 2 allowed in the power play. Grant, it's down too long to mid on, just for the single. Very, very good over for the Northern Cape beat. Mornay will be frustrated with himself. Scores 38 for 1 after 4. Grant Thompson on 18. Ernest came on 4. They're building a nice partnership with 22 now.
The injury, over at upset of 4 overs, 1 minute down, 1 minute down.
Aldridge stays into attack. Aldred to Grant. Aldred goes nice and tight to the body. Moving that ball back in. Grant respects the delivery. Keeps it out.
Thank you.
Aldred goes to the full end. Grant's not going to hold back and playing a miss. Ball by Aldred. Grant doesn't hold back on those full lengths. He goes all nothing. He throws the kitchen sink at it. But ball by Aldred. Very good battle here. Goes again, back of a length. He misses out. Tries to play, cut that. Aldred not giving him room, stringing a good amount of dot balls. In T20 cricket, we know that this brings about wickets once you string in 4. Dot balls, something must happen. He's currently on 3. Let's see if he can get another one. Grant tries to pull that. And Rod picks that up, quick, but to mid on. That's a single. It's good cricket. Good cricket all round. It's good feeling by the skip at mid on. Nine wickets in hand. On the Say Street end, coming into the attack
Roger.
is Danny.
Fender is off, external injury when he was hit by the ball. Copy, thank you.
Danny comes in at a brilliant game in that first one against Eastern Cape Nyati. It's a left-handed bowler. We're looking to try and get the ball across Grant Thompson. But we've got to remember you can't over-pitch to Grant. He doesn't miss out on those. Not often. He's got a deep square and the third man down. Now look to stay back of a length, not allowing Grant to get room to get his hands through. Danny with his first ball. Grant dabs that down to third man, just for the one. It's good cricket. He'll be bowling it into the lefty, the left-hander Ernest Kim. Third man in deep square, still going to keep the same feel for the right and left-hander. Danny to Ernest Kim. We're going short and wide, Ernest Kim. Hits that over. Slows down in the outfield and they only get the 2. Ernest Kim would have wished that he got more from that. But you cannot afford to give the guys width short and wide with the fielders up in the ring. It's too easy to score in modern day cricket. Danny gives room, And this game misses out. Dot ball. All got to manage your risk in T20 cricket as a batter. Risk and reward factor, you've just got to manage that. Is it worth it for the game situation? It's questions the batters will be asking. The bowlers will be trying to make them play the wrong shots. Danny gets an outside edge. And that goes 4 runs. So unlucky. Looked like Ernest Kemp tried to work that. Looked like Ernest Kemp tried to work that to the leg side. Gets an outside edge, and that's 4 runs. Danny will be frustrated that didn't go to gloves. Goes a short and wide again. Ernest Kemp hits that through. There's a chase. And that's 4 runs. He's not going to miss out again. And that brings the 50 for Northern Cape Heat. 5.5 overs. Danny's got to get tighter. He's bowling too wide. The experience of Ernest Kemp, he's not going to miss out on those. Danny with his last ball. Goes strike, goes full. The chase at fine leg. That's a wide. They get the 2. That's 3 runs off that delivery. Dan goes on the fuller side. Dot ball hits the ball down to mid-on. Ernest Kemp will feel like he missed out there. And that is over up. And the Northern Cape beat a 55 for 1 after 6 overs. And that's the end of the power play. They can have 5 now on the ring, on the boundary. Coming to the attack from the golf course end. Don Radebe. See what fields he's looking to set to the strength of Grant Thompson. He already got that deep square and that fine leg down. He's got a sweep on the sweeper and the third man. Also going to send down long on. Don's going to try and force Grant to hit down the ground, not giving him any boundaries. Don's first ball. He goes in the back. Oh, what a ball. Grant misses out there. Don has found that area, very experienced. He's played a lot of cricket on this field. He knows what lengths work here. And he's going to keep exploiting that. Don to Grant. Is that leg? Oh, good stop. Tries to hit it to backward point. Very good fielding. Good work at backward point. Don to Ernest Kemp. Don keeps it nice and tight. Ernest Kemp hits it around the corner. Just takes a single at square leg. Don goes to the block hole. Tries to hit the block hole. Only for the single down too long on. Don making sure that Grant is not going to free up his hands and get under that ball. We know he's a formidable striker. Don has gone through his plans. He knows what he wants to do. Ernest Kim hits over. Ball sits. Only the 2. Well bowled. Good cricket all round. It's over mid-off, but only gets the 2 runs there. Giving himself some room. Making it happen. Don's bowling very well. Only has 5 runs so far. Oh, goes down leg. He misses those pads. And that's a wide. Always want to close the over well. You don't want to give extra runs when you're bowling that last ball. Can often lead to a boundary coming up the next ball that messes up the over. Don goes into the block hole. And this kid hits that to deep square just for the single. And that's over up. The current partnership is standing at 46 and Northern Cape beat a 62 for 1 after 7 overs. They need 97 of 78 balls with 9 wickets still in hand. The skipper brings himself in from the south, South Street end. Be very interesting to see whether he wants to challenge the inside or the outside of Ernest Kim's bat. Got the deep square car corner long on, no mid wicket. So easy twos there, but there's quick fielders in the Impalas team. Rua's first ball goes Fuller, and this hits down the ground just for the single, too long off. Thompson's going to face his. Ron is staying around the wicket, yeah. To the righty. He still kept in a mid wicket for this. Ron goes to the shorter end. And that's no run. Trying to get a single at short third man. And Ernest Kim says no, that's too risky. I'm not interested in that. Ruan digs that in, tries to rush him. Appeal and not out. Get a leg by. Looked as if he rushed him on the way as he was trying to use his feet. Osprey goes to the back, shorter end. Good fielding down there, just keeping it to a single. Horsey bowling well, keeping it very, very tight. It's not giving them any width to work with. Horsbrick to Grant. Horsbrook, misses out. Grant Thompson trying to hit that over. Long on. Another leg by. Ruan Horsbrook is playing with these pace very, very well. Frustrating Grant. Not making contact as what he's used to. Osbrook goes on the fuller end, and this game goes and hits over extra cover for a boundary.
Boundary 4.
Much needed boundary. And the Northern Cape beat to 70 for 1 after 8 overs. Such a good over, but such a brilliant shot over extra cover. Giving himself some room to hit. Will alleviate pressure for the Northern Cape beat batters.
Over 8 upside after 8 overs, all square. They're all square. I'll give you feedback now regarding Steenkamp and
Don stays in the attack. Partnership has reached 54. The Impalas have to find a way to break through this partnership.
Morning, fair control.
Don't want it to grow too big.
Thank you.
They've got to strike. The skipper will be asking, who's the bowler that can strike for me? Who can I call to strike? Don to Grant. Dog goes full. Low full toss. Difficult to hit those, and Grant only gets a single, hitting it too long off. And this game will be facing. Skipper brings in long off to mid off. Squeezing the left-hander. Don. And this guy walks down at him, and Don pulls it down leg. And that's a wide delivery. Ernest putting some pressure on with his movement, moving nice and early before the bowlers jump to try and make adjustments. The bowler's got to make the play. And Don unfortunately just drags it down. Don goes for it, gets a wicket. And this game misses out. Don gets the breakthrough.
Sorry, can you please help with the towel inside the cooler box?
That is brilliant bowling by Don. Brilliant work by the Impalas. What a time to get a breakthrough as the partnership was building. It's well batted by Ernest Kim.
Confirming fuel to guys in.
Coach, please double check. There was a white 4 balls to go. Double check with the scorers.
Sorry, confirmed 4 balls to go.
Christopher Bretts comes in for the Northern Cape Heat. We're taking the role to continue this momentum. What a good partnership they had with Grant Thompson. Don breaks through. Northern Cape Heat need 87 off 70 balls. Still got 8 wickets in hand. New batter and mid-off and mid-on are up in the ring, ensuring they do not give him any singles at all. The bowler says, listen, can I please attack with the slip? Not a bad option, knowing that he can move the ball both ways. Christopher to face his first ball. Don gets another wicket. It's the middle stump. 2 into Don Radebe. Has just shaken the championship of the Northern Cape Heat. Christopher's thinking, what just happened there? You've known from past experience, that side, the ball tends to stay low. You've got to get your setup ready for those balls. You've got to set up for that. Don's tails up. He's bowling formidably well, yeah. Northern Cape beat 72 for 3 after 8.3. Don taking 2 sticks this over. Bafana comes in. A lot of experience as a batter. Done formidably well in the 4-day series. And now Grant is looking for a partner to bat with. Don has just struck 2. They're going to keep the same field, putting him under pressure. Don's found that length. That makes it so difficult to score. Don with the hat-trick ball. Don goes for the straight. Don gets the hat-trick. Don Radebe gets a hat-trick against the Northern Cape. We don't see that often. But Don does not disappoint. The change room of the Northern Cape is all on their feet. The skip of Northern Cape is on the other side thinking, I've just watched 3 of my teammates fall back to back. You can't help but think that 1 wicket has caused the collapse. And all of a sudden the middle order is exposed. We don't get to see this often, but when you see it, you know how beautiful it is. This is why we love the game. The T20 challenge brings heroes.
James, just to confirm, Stian comes as a grade 3 strain. He won't be back on the field.
Heroes are seen. Rough diamonds are seen in this T20 challenge. We've just seen a hat-trick. But the game's not over yet. We know how cricket goes. Limpopo's just exposed that middle order. And Grant is begging his partners, just stay in. Let's build a partnership. Don's tails up. Still 2 balls remaining. Let's see what he can do. Two balls left. And the batter in for Northern Cape is Jan van Dijk. Can he salvage the ship? Down to Van Dijk. He goes full straight. Van Dijk keeps it out. Looks like he's setting up a little bit lower. Seen what has happened on that side. But Don's really exploited that length. Van Dijk makes sure he puts his bat in the way so you're not getting another wicket this over. Don to finish up. Don such a good over. That is over up. This over could have changed the game. 3 wickets. A hat-trick. And Northern Cape beat to 72 for 4 after 9 overs. This has really slowed down their momentum. But they're still in the game. As a game of cricket, you never know. It's only over till that last ball is bowled. We've seen this too often. But what an over by Don Radebe. And the bowler coming from the South Street end, Molefe Gaudisa, bowled well against the Eastern Cape Inyati. Left arm spinner challenged the inside edge of the bat. Does it well, but also can get the one that turns away when he slows it down. Be a nice battle to see how Grant approaches the spinner coming in for his pads. He's got to stay in. He's got to be the anchor. He's got to hold the team up. Mulefe's first ball. Oh, gets the outside edge. And they turn for the 2. It's well bowled. Ball biting there. Then gave Grant just a little bit of a surprise. Heidi's second ball. Goes back of the length. Puts good energy over it. Only the single to sweeper. And those who've missed it, the over before this, Don Radebe took a hat-trick, unsettling the Northern Cape change room. Van Dijk to face his first ball from Molefe. Goes back over length, punches that down for 1. It's well played. They've got to start building a partnership. Start building a nice partnership before they can start attacking again. The key is to absorb and transfer pressure. Molefe to Grant. Grant gives himself room and just hits that 2 extra cover. Using his whole crease. Beautiful movement. Molefe takes that one in. Keeper takes. Oh, there's a shot for stumping. What a take from the keeper. Ball goes down leg. It's a wide delivery. But what a take. Lovely to see how close that is. But the umpire says not out. God keeps his leg in. Very, very close, but good awareness from the keeper. Molefe to Grant, takes that one in. Grant goes on the back foot, it's down to sweep off the back foot. Just for the 1. Molefe to close the over, but such a good over. Molefe slows that one down, enticing him to try and go for it. That's a dot ball. He defends that. And that ends the over. Northern Cape Heat 78 after 10 for 4.
Gents, after 10 overs, they are 6 minutes down. 6 minutes down. I'll give you another over at that at 12 overs.
And Don stays into the attack. About 2 overs for 9.
Captain informed.
Grant is just working to absorb this pressure. We know he's very deadly at the back end of the game. He can start releasing. He's a key man to take. Don to Grant. Grant just hits that one down to third man. Don bowling well. He's found that length. He's found that length where it's difficult to score. Can't really get under the ball. Grant plays it well. Don goes to that length again. Van Dijk really pushes through and hits that to sweeper. Off the front foot. He's got the right setup for Don. He's not really a tall bowler. Balls would usually skid through. He's adjusted his setup in the crease to make sure that he's nice and low. Don tries to dig that one in. And Grant Thompson does not miss out on those. Picks it up, hits a boundary. Much needed. It's been a bit dry in the last 2 overs. Grant doesn't miss too much out. Make sure he puts that away. Picks the deliveries that he wants and then you pay. Grant goes again. Flicks that. Hits that for 6 on the leg side. Grant leading from the front. Alleviating the pressure. Slowly transferring it back to the Impalas. You miss your length, you pay with Grant. He doesn't mess around when he strikes the ball. Don holds the ball back. Grant. It's the ball down. Look at 2. Take the 2. Clean pick up. Such good batting from him. 2 boundaries and he takes a single to ensure that he takes strike. Taking the leadership role. We know that Van Dijk can also hit the ball, but he's got to play the supporting role. Don gets it nice and straight. It's good fielding. Don making an effort to stop the ball. Just good cricket. And that is over up. And Northern Cape beat a 91 for 4 after 11. Grant still takes the strike. And the partnership is worth 19. Northern Cape needs 68 from 54 balls with 6 wickets in hand. Still a fair game, but the Impalas are going to need to strike. Mulefe going to bowl to Grant. Mulefe goes back a bit. Grant goes back and cuts that. Oh, and that goes through sweeper. My goodness. That is a shocker. Sweeper misses that. Ball goes for a boundary. Grant takes his score up to 43. Molefe goes again on the shorter side. They take the single. Grant using the crease well, backing off to the leg side, just so his hands can come through. Molefe won't be too happy with that misfield. Molefe to Van Dijk. Tries to go for that. Doesn't carry to short third. We know that he can hit the ball. Molefe is such a good bowler. Can also play with his pace very, very well. Good experience. Molefe has a deep. Van Dijk that runs down the wicket. Hits that over long on, and that's 6 runs. And that brings up the Northern Cape Heat 100. 102 for 4 after 11.4. They need 57 or 50 balls, 6 wickets in hand. Long batting lineup the Northern Cape has. Over's already gone for 11. Oliver puts that one, digs it in short. They try to go for 2, they're turning. And they run 2. It's very, very good running from the guys. The partnership is growing. It's worth 32 now. Molefe to Van Dijk. Tries to hit the ball going down leg. There's an appeal. That's such a good over for the Northern Cape. They'll take that with both hands and say thank you to the Impalas. And the score's 104 for 4 after 12. The skipper Grant Thompson on 44. Johan van Dijk 10 of 10.
Gents, over at upside down to 12 overs, 6 minutes down, 6 minutes down.
The captain leading from the front, steering the ship and put the pressure back on the Impalas. Northern Cape Heat needs 55 or 48 with 6 wickets in hand. Northern Cape going at quite a healthy run rate at 8.6. Only requires 6.8, but they will not want to let that down. They want to keep it up in the high 8, give themselves 4 overs to recess before the game ends at the back end of the game. They'll keep this momentum going. Aldred Hawken comes from the golf course end to Grant. Aldred goes at the back of a length. And he cuts that for the 1. Grant edging closer to his 50s on 45 from 32 balls. Aldred to Grant. Goes hard length, nice and tight. Johan not given any room to free his arms. We know he can strike the ball.
Ground request after the over.
Aldred with his third ball. He goes a lot fuller. Ball stays low. Oh, unfortunately, the keeper can't stop that. Gives away a bye. There's that area that's very difficult to hit. The ball really doesn't come up there. Johan really trying to hit that. Hit it over. Fortunately, that's still a run. Aldred. Oh, Grant tries to run that down. Dot ball. Aldred would love to close his over very well with the last two balls. Aldred to Grant. Aldred goes to the back of the leg. Grant hits that down to third man. Just take the single. Edging a lot closer. 4 runs away from his 50, Grant. Very matured innings. Tempoed very, very well. Played situational. Aldred's going to finish his over bowling to Van Dijk. Goes on the fuller end, inside edge. He's pushing for the 2. Oh, Grant Thompson slips there. What is going on? What is going on? Bit of drama at the back end. The coach is on the side, the hairs are up, tensions are going. It's what makes the game so much fun. Grant just slipping there. We're looking for the 2, he slips. And Northern KP, 108 for 4 after 13. His partnership has grown and matured, is on 36. None of the teams want to let up. They've both won their first games. They want to keep the momentum going. A little bit of cramping. It's quite warm up here. Try, the players got to stay hydrated. You've got to have a hydration plan when you come up and play in Polokwane, especially in the summer. It's not easy for the players. Johan is going to face Danny. Danny comes into the attack from the State Street end. Danny slows that down. They take the single there. Throws the ball. It's just the one. Danny bowled very well in that first game. Playing with the ball. Rolling his fingers over. He's got good variation of slow balls. He's not the slowest guys and not the quickest of guys. Be interesting how Grant handles him with the ball going across him. Bringing third man up and taking down long off. Just probably want to stay on the fuller side of the ball. Danny digs it in. Grant goes for it. Grant picks the gap perfectly. A deep mid wicket between square leg and cow corner. And that brings up his 50. Such a mature innings. Leading from the front. He keeps his celebration short because the job's not done yet. Such a good player. Good leader. He's matured in the game. Tries to go for the single. Soccer kick by Danny, misses. Johan makes a call, it's a single. Oh, cricket's such a funny game. There's always something happening. You can't take your eyes off the screen. Skip of the Impalas just hoping that one of his bowlers can make a breakthrough of this partnership. It's worth 42. Danny to Johan. Danny goes on the fuller side. Johan hits that down to long on. Grant looks to turn. Good clean pick up. Only the single. Here's the stubs. Oh, and so unlucky. Such a good throw from the boundary. Ball hits the stumps and they turn for a second. It's very good cricket all round. Good awareness, good calling, good running. Danny to Johan. Goes on the fuller end. Johan becomes innovative. What a shot. Absolutely what a shot. We can't hate on creativity when it comes off. But it's one of those shots that if it doesn't come off, you look like the biggest idiot. But when it does, you get such a big applause. So frustrating for all the bowlers in the modern day game where guys are looking to score everywhere, to take every single opportunity. You've got to be smart with your lines, lengths and pace, play and the types of deliveries. Danny tries to dig one in. Johan hits that. They're looking to turn for two. They do get the second one. It's good cricket. It's a good over for the Northern Cape Heat. Partnership has now reached 50. Northern Cape Heat 122 for 4 after 14. They need 37 of 36 balls, 6 wickets in hand. The game of cricket changes so quickly. After that hat-trick, it almost seems forgotten. As Northern Cape started putting their foot on the pedal, Grant Thompson taking the bull by the horns and saying, I'm going to lead from the front here. If I have to do it alone, I will. But he's found a partner to stay with him. Say, let's go together, my captain. Let's go together, my leader. Aldred Hawken. To Grant Thompson. He's been in this situation many times. With Northwest, with the Titans. His experience has got to come through. Aldred to Grant. Grant dabs that down to third man. Keeping that scoreboard ticking. He's used that shot pretty well. He's used that shot very, very well. Keeping the scoreboard ticking. It's not facing too many dot balls. Hawken to Johan. Johan goes for it. They take a call. The throw almost a run out. It's good fielding, good cricket all round. Molefe from Limpopo thinking, how could I have missed that? Should have been a direct hit. It's very good. Aldred to Grant. Grant charges at him. Hits the ball. Brilliant fielding at extra cover. Very good fielding. Definitely stopped the boundary there. Best of all, it's a dot ball. Hawken runs into Grant. Spells a slow ball. Beats the inside of that bat. Grant looking for that boundary. The experience is coming in now. Over, only gone for 2. Aldridge using all of his skills. Slowing down the ball, bowling at different lines. Aldridge goes on the fuller side. Grant dabs that down. What a shot. He plays that for a boundary. He's used that so well. Such a good shot to have. Gets a boundary off that. Northern Cape need 31 off 31 balls. Run a ball. This partnership is worth 56. Aldridge will be thinking, what ball should I bowl to get a dot here? Aldridge goes back over length. And Grant still works, finds a way to work it down to that third man region. Such an effective shot. And that is a wrap. He keeps strike. And then Northern Cape beat 129 for 4 after 15. Skipper using Molefe, the left arm spinner, to bowl to Grant. Fielders moving around. Molefe wanting certain fielding to strategic points. Grant is just looking at where is he going to score, where is he going to keep the scoreboard ticking. Molefe goes on the shorter side. Grant goes back and hits it for 1 towards sweeper. He's not allowing the guys to bowl more than 2 balls at him. Always trying to find a way to get away. Such good batting. Molefe bowls to Van Dijk. Molefe tries to dig that in. Van Dijk tries to get underneath. Car corner's settled. And that's out. That is caught. Finally a breakthrough. Limpopo captain will be happy with that. What a good partnership. But Grant loses another partner. CB comes to the crease to support his skipper. Northern Cape need 29 of 28 balls, 5 wickets in hand. A run a ball, he comes back after being off. Says, no matter what I'm feeling, Skip, I'm back for the team. This is what cricket's about, team first culture. And he's going to be facing. Molefe will be spinning the ball into him. He'll have to set himself, get himself back in the game. He has been away. after retiring hurt. Molefe. CP tries to score a single. It's good cricket all round. Molefe goes balls a little bit tighter. CP just dabs that ball down to long on. Pushes it down for the one. Grant Thompson's on strike. Molefe to Grant. Tries to dig that in. Grant goes on the back foot and hits that towards car corner. Only the one. Molefe to CP. Oh, goes and attacks those pads. Dot ball. Molefe ball that one a bit quicker through the air. And that's over up. And Northern Cape Peter 132 for 5 after 16 overs. Need 27 off 24 balls with 5 wickets in hand. And the captain comes back into the attack from the golf course end. Bring himself back in. Taking charge of the bowling and attack. He puts deep square, cow corner, long on, long off and sweeper down. On the inner ring he's got that extra cover, short fine leg, short third man and point. Just making sure he covers that area. Captain to captain. Hossy bowls the first one quick. It's the pad. Spinners nowadays are bowling gas, making sure the batters don't have time. Rushing him a bit. Grant goes for a slog sweep. It's that overcut corner for 6. It's not going to hold back. Grant is on 65 from 45. I'll say this again. What a batter. What a batter. He's really taken this from the front. He says, I'll take it. I'll lead the team. Hasbrook to Grant. Bowls it quick, rushes him. And that's a quick single from CP. Good awareness. And that's a bye. 7 off the 3 balls. They need 21 from 22. Lefty facing. Hasbrook drops down car corner. As long as stays out and there's deep square. He's going to come around the wicket, surely keeping it between 2 off. But on the big boundary, on the square leg boundary, that's 2s if it lands up on the ring there. Hossie's going to have to work hard. And they take an easy single, the first single. CP's playing the supporting role. He's knocking it around for Grant. Hasbrook with the second last ball, wants to end off this over without another boundary. Bowls it full, Grant cashes that in Full toss. Hits it down, deep square's throat. Standing on the field, what a take at deep square. Full toss, unfortunately he's missed out. Hits that down deep square's throat. He's a little bit shocked, just looking for that no ball from the umpire. Umpire says that's a legal delivery. The Impala's captain gets the Northern Cape Heat captain. Only need a runner ball. The Impalas are looking to get sticks. You get wickets. It's difficult to build partnerships. If you can't build partnerships, it's going to be difficult to chase down anything. And coming in for the Northern Cape Heat is Jason Oakes. Can also hold the bat. He'll be looking definitely to give strike to CP. Jason Oakes, first ball, full toss, hits that straight to extra cover. Batted well in his game before this. His first one. Harsey getting the breakthrough. Getting Grant Thompson. Northern Cape Heat needs 19 off 18 balls. 4 wickets in hand. Very good cricket. Northern Cape 140 for 6 after 17 overs. Molefe coming through from the State Street end. Looking to challenge the bat on the inside. Looking at those pads as well. No mid-wicket. Molefe goes fuller. CP tries to hit that through. And it's a dot ball. Be frustrated that he missed out on that half volley. Molefe digs that one in. Ball doesn't come up, and that's LBW. A wicket. It's good energy behind that ball. CP out. And coming in is Bashir Walters, the big bash. We know he can strike the ball when he connects, it stays hit. Known for a guy who loves hitting 12s and not 6s. We'll see what his game plan is. 19 off 16 balls with 3 wickets. It's fair game for both teams. Heart rates on the field must be going up. Getting to the back end of the game. Everybody wants to win it. 2 new batters at the crease. Both yet to score a run. Attacking with the slip, which is a smart option. New batter in. Molefe to Bashir. Molefe, Bash is not holding back. That's why they call him the Big Bash. He's really going to go. And it is not going to be here for a long time. He's there to make sure that he has a good time while hitting boundaries. He loves that. Jason Oakes facing his first ball from Molefe. Good fielding, Molefe. Good effort. Jason Oakes, such a clean striker of the ball as well. Can bat. He's got to take responsibility for Northern Cape here. Molefe floats that one up. Jason tries to play that. Misses out. There's that cramp sitting in there on that back foot. Molefe beating the outside edge. Molefe floats that one up. Misses out on that again. It's over up. Such a good over from Molefe. They need 18 from 12. It's changed the game. But it's not over. Don Radebe comes into the attack again from the golf course end. He's taken a hat-trick in the game for those who've come and joined us late. There's 2 overs left, 12 balls, they need 18 runs. They've got to hit 4 boundaries in this 12 balls, they've got to hit 4 boundaries. Don keeping long off in the ring, mid off is in the ring. Third man sweeper, deep square, long on. Don. Head back. Bash misses that. He's trying to go to that car corner region. Very important at this time of the game. We just need to make contact. 18 from 11 balls. Don going for his second ball. They take the one, Bash goes, and they just take the single. Jason Oakes is taking the attack. He's yet to get off the mark with these 4 balls. 17 from 10. Still a fair game for both teams. Jason Oakes can bat. Good experience behind him. Down to Jason. Jason hits that past. Just for the single. Good fielding down at the boundary. As the saying goes, when you're in doubt, drag it out. Take the game to that last ball. They did that against the Golden Route Badgers. Took it to the last ball, 19.5. That's when they took the game away. Are they keeping the same mentality here? Dar tries to slow that down. The ball gets hit down to long on. 1 bounce. There's 2 balls left. Don's bowling formidably well. $15 from 8 balls. Down to Jason. Oh. Oakes. Don breaks through. Jason hits the ball too short, square leg. Don gets his 4th wicket. Caught by Ludwig. Aldred takes that. $144 for 7. You need 15 from 7 balls. 2 wickets in hand. This game is not over, but a big wicket of Jason Oakes. And coming to the crease, it's Tsepo Ntuli. Don goes first. Tsepo Ntuli defends that, takes a single. They go for a direct hit. Just the one. They need 14 runs to win. Northern Cape are 2 boundaries away. Limpopo's 2 wickets away. You cannot blink for this last over. No team is celebrating. Both change rooms are watching intently. And the captain gives the ball to Danny and says, "You the man that's going to finish the game for me." Northern Cape looking at Ntuli and the big bash, Bashir. So you guys have got to win it for us. This is why we love the game. Car corner, deep square, long on. 3rd man. And sweeper. Danny to Tsepo Ntuli. Tries to dig it in. Dot ball. That is very interesting. Comes off the gloves, nearly on the stumps. Tsepo's away enough to use his bat just to keep it away there, but there's 5 balls left. Must be kicking himself. Missed out on that. Short down leg. Everybody, hearts are going. Biting their nails. Dandy to Tsepo. Tsepo tries to hit, goes over. Goes to point. And that's a wicket. Danny gets a wicket, Tsepo's out. Northern Cape needing 14 from 4 balls with 1 wicket in hand. Absolutely brilliant bowling from Danny. Four balls. And then we'll know who's the victor of this game. We never know with the game of cricket. Jerome at the crease. "14 from 4 balls. Can Jerome do this, or does Daniel win this battle?" Daddy goes full straight. Jerome misses. Not out. Appealing for that. Appealing for that outside edge. From these 3 balls, there has to be 2 boundaries. Otherwise, mathematically, it is impossible for Northern Cape Heat. Danny to Jerome. Jerome hits the ball. And Limpopo have defeated Northern Cape Heat. Northern Cape Heat are stunned. What a victory. They're 2 out of 2. No team wants to get beaten in their backyard, and the Impalas have shown that they know their field. They have stunned the Northern Cape Heat. Grant Thompson batted phenomenally well, carrying the team. Don gets a hat-trick to expose the middle order early. Danny says, thank you, I'll finish the game. Good cricket all round. Unfortunately, they fall short. The Impalas win by 13 runs. The skipper, Ruan Hasbrook, will be so happy with the team. And Northern Cape Heat cannot believe this. Only need 159 to win. And the Limpopo Impalas defend that successfully. This is why we love the game. This is why the T20 challenge is here. It's brilliant. Diamonds are being found. And that's what happens with pressure. It makes diamonds. And there's been some great performances today. Thank you for tuning in. And we hope to see you with our last home game coming up. We'll catch you then.